This is Marcus Koval with Studio MMA and MMA Nut, and we're here at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where Rani Yahya just defeated, won by a great choke, which is pretty rare to see people finish with. Your jiu-jitsu is outstanding. First of all, congratulations. Did you knew you had it as soon as you applied the choke?
Yeah, I felt the arm was around his neck, so I feel the choke. Yes, felt the choke. So
it's very few people that manage to finish opponents with that choke. We've seen it a couple of times, but especially when people are able to move, sweaty and so on, you have very high level jiu-jitsu. And we know some people at Black House have been training with you, and you've done the same choke to them. Is it one of your favorite moves?
yeah, it's one of the favorites. That choke is a mark in the career of my career and career of the training partners, because we use a lot that choke, through jiu-jitsu competition, grappling, and MMA too.
But it's hard to apply without the gi, correct?
Yeah, it's very hard to apply, but like was said on the interview on the octagon, the name of our gym is Constrictor Team, so is based on inspired by the constrictors snake. So we work on those kind of chokes a lot, every kind of choke, so we feel good applying them.
Like an anaconda or a boa snake?
Exactly, yes.
Now, for a 145, you're not that tall, and you fought a guy who's very tall, 5'11". Is it difficult to, especially grappling being your main thing, to get in? Did you feel that it was going to be a problem?
Yes. It would be more reasonable to be fighting at 135, since everyone is dropping a lot of weight nowadays. But we have to talk to Sean Shelby about that, because love competing at 45, because you just go there and fight and can be focused on the training, instead of to be focused on the diet.
So you don't cut that much weight. What do you walk around at?
150 at most.
Really? So you don't really cut anything?
Yes, yeah.
And we saw Uriah Faber was a great champion at 145. As soon as Jose Aldo defeated him, he dropped down to 135. He didn't used to cut weight either. So it's been something that you've been considering?
Yes, something that has been considered. We're gonna have to think about, because like was said in the other interview, fighting is sort of a hobby. Have another job. So
this is your hobby?
Yeah, it's a hobby.
You had a pretty high level hobby.
Yeah, it's a hobby that I work every day. I love to do. Is the thing that I love most. Fighting and competing. But health is more important. So we'll think about to see if I'm gonna drop or I'm gonna stay in this weight class.
What's your other job?
I work with my family. We have a construction company.
So you work construction, and how do you find time to train as a professional athlete at the highest level in mixed martial arts?
Oh, I have a lot of time to train. A lot of time. I train at least twice a day, because it's something that is part of the day. Train every day is the thing that I love most. Go train, be with my friends on the training, and yeah, be around them. Yeah.
You're a very chill guy, very relaxed. You were in a little bit of a situation yesterday where by accident you bounced into a guy. He was a little bit macho and he was staring you down, and you smiled and you said, "I'm sorry, it wasn't on purpose," but the guy didn't seem to take it. Have you ever been in a situation like that before? You're very chill, but how was that?
Yeah, in those kind of situations a few times, we have to think like the other person. Maybe the other person is stressed out for something that happens, traffic or his family, his job. So, martial arts teach us to, how do we say that in English?
Humble?
To be humble and just forgive and let it go. Yeah.
He should have probably looked at your ears, and he should have realized that he should have probably turned back around again. Now, you work with construction. Is that in Brazil or in San Diego? Because you spent time in San Diego too, correct?
Yeah. I used to live in San Diego, lived there for a few years. Used to live here in LA too. Love it. But now It's been 4 years living in Brazil, and is that where everything happened, you know, training and work and everything.
Is there any other guys at 45 or 35 that you watch and you say, I would like to fight that person?
Oh, many people, many fighters. You know, every time we see a fight, they say, "Oh man, maybe if we're fighting, it would be that way or this way." You know, so.
I know your name is Rani in the US and it's Hani in Portuguese, but it means something else in English. But you're so nice, it should almost be Hani. I appreciate the interview. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Appreciate.
Thanks.
Programmet presenteras av Betsay.com.